What's up, YouTube? If you don't already know, I'm 2 weeks out from my first natural bodybuilding show. So for this video, we're gonna be doing a grocery haul for the last 2 weeks of prep for the show. So without further ado, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Let's hop right into the store and buy these goods. So we're in the store. Now let me tell you guys 3 things that you need to look out for. It's the first things that's gotta be a priority for you when you walk into the store looking to get some food. What do you need? You need your macros, protein, carbs, and your fat. And you gotta have fiber so you're not running to the every 5 days. You wanna run there at least every 1 to 3 days, right? Get that stuff out of you so you can see your weight, feel good, you know, in every possible aspect. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay guys, rule number 1 when you walk into the store, avoid the bakery section if you don't have a thick skin. This is a danger zone. Stay out of this area at all costs. And sometimes I'm even tempted, so don't come into this section. I come in here specifically for bread. All right, so the first thing we're gonna look for is some good bread, some wheat bread. So I love the avocado seed grain bread. You got the sprouted bread, you got the honey wheat bread. Now this might have some sugar content into it that you don't wanna get. But one of my favorites that I like to get that's wheat bread is the whole mountain wheat bread. Whole mountain wheat bread is one of my favorites. Look at the ingredients. This is as low as you're gonna get if you're not going to a local bakery. We're gonna throw that in the car. Man, bro, 2 minutes into the video, I had to come to the bathroom. That amount of water I'm drinking is killing me, bro. It's all gonna be worth it. I'm gonna show y'all how. Stay tuned. Broccoli. That's one of my favorite things to pick up. All right, so we're gonna throw that in the cart. The broccoli, now here's my second favorite thing to get. Green beans. You can't go wrong with some green beans, man. I know they're all the same weight, but they're not all the same quality. Get one that you like, that works for you. All right, so now it's time to get something to spice up our food, man. We can't eat no dry ass food. The hardest thing that happens with people's diet is they can't stick with it. You have to eat food that you like. And even if you like something, right? If it doesn't have the proper seasoning, proper sauce, you're gonna give up on it. You're gonna relapse and then everything's gonna fall apart. You're gonna be fat again. So one of the things I like to do is put honey on my products, in my products. So we're gonna get some honey. And I personally found that I like this brand, Gold Blossom. So I'm gonna get this one. Let's grab that guy, throw it in the cart. One of my absolute favorite things to eat, doesn't matter if I'm on a bulk or cut, tuna. Tune me up. Gotta have options, man. You're not gonna wanna eat the same thing every day, every meal, every sitting. I switch up bread and toast and stuff like that with oatmeal. Oatmeal is a huge staple in my diet. It's one of my favorites, even when I bulk. Variety is key. Variety is key. This is gonna be one of my other big staples for carbs. Jasmine rice. Now, it doesn't particularly matter which rice you get, unless you get something that's got like added stuff into it. Be careful of that. When you get added stuff into it, it adds calories and it may add fat that you don't need. So you add in a bunch of macros and things like that. All right, guys, we're finally here. We're finally at the big ticket item that everybody wants to know about. Protein. Low calories relative to how much we're gonna need to eat. It's gonna be chicken, turkey, and beef. You can do pork, but I just don't eat pork. It's my own personal walk. The thing I wanna mention about eating beef, it is a red meat. It takes a lot of time to digest. You know what that means. It's gonna clog your gut. I learned the hard way. For me, when I buy in bulk, it's 93% lean. So this is a big one. This is the one I would get. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you one of the biggest cheats in protein that exists, the shrimp. Shrimp is absolutely, positively low in calories for the amount of protein that you get. You cannot lose with this stuff, I'm telling you, man. But there's one drawback to shrimp. It's that price. This is one of my favorites. The chicken is like one of my biggest staples. Shrimp, chicken, fish. And you can't go wrong with a breast. Now you can't eat thighs. That's the closest, best thing that you can eat from the chicken. That's gonna give you a lot of protein and be very lean. But breast is the #1 way to go. Very lean. You can still get flavor out of it. You just gotta know how to cook it. Let's grab. You don't wanna follow blindly what you buy. So for one rice cake, you got 35 calories, and this is from Quaker. Look at everything else. You get 7 grams of carbs, less than a gram of protein, right? And you don't have any fat, and you get like barely any sodium. But for me, I get these. Coach recommended. Guys, don't buy these breads. They are trash. Let me show you why. Whole wheat, right? 100%? 100%? Let me call cap on that. Look at all them ingredients. Sunflower leche chica. Enzymes. That's why I say go to the local bakery. If you can't do that, go to the bakery at the store that you're shopping at. Look at all that garbage. Thiamine monotriate, propiopriate, monoglyc. Come on, bro. Like, what? What? I just want flour, water, and baked. All right, guys, we all know that nut butters are like a staple in bulking and a staple in shredding as well, depending on how you eat them. So let me tell you what you should get and what you shouldn't get. For a long time, I was getting Jif natural. Now that's better than getting the regular Jif. Let me show you why. It's got roasted peanuts, yeah, but they add sugar. What do I need extra sugar for? I just want to taste the peanut. It's got 2% or less of molasses. Molasses is more sugar to hold it together than hydrogenated vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is just not good for you in general. Doesn't matter if it's what kind it is, it's just not good. Mono and diglycerides, and then salt. It's just added ingredients that I don't need, right? But now let's see what the natural is looking like. Slightly similar. All they did was pull out the glycerides, but they still got palm oil. Palm oil is not good for me. This is one of my favorites here. The Smuckers, peanuts, and salt. That's all you need. Natural Smuckers. For the longest time, I did not use supplements, but I didn't need it. I wasn't prepared for anything major. Now, you can definitely do this without using supplements. I did it for a very long time. 2.5 years to be exact. Now, the only reason why I ever tried doing this is because I want to have the best possible outcome for this show. And so I started using creatine. Another thing I started doing was taking this protein. Now it's a plant-based because I'm lactose intolerant. So for all my lactose intolerant people, this is a great choice. 120 calories, 20 grams, and a small amount of fat. A bunch of ingredients that I don't fully understand, but I understand that it's coming from plant and that's the best thing on the market when you come to Publix. So I get that. Absolutely stay away from butter. That fat is empty calories. One of my favorite staples for breakfast, eggs. I personally only get brown because everything brown is better for you. No pun intended. Get something that's a good price for you. And I buy in bulk so I don't have to come in here that often. So I get an 18 count. So a question people ask is, how do I get egg whites? You got options. You can buy eggs outright like this, and you can crack them and remove the yolk and just do the egg whites. You have these options now. I actually have this one. It's actually pretty good too. Some of the ingredients are a little bit questionable. If it's not real, then this is the deal. There's some other egg white ones that you can get that actually just have egg white. This is probably one I would get now. This is probably what I'm gonna get now. That's what you wanna get if you wanna buy egg whites. And just go off the price, man. If it's a good price for you, go ahead and pick that up. I did the math, and buying egg whites is actually cheaper than trying to buy the egg itself and separating it from the yolk. Just like I mentioned with the butter, vegetable oil is the worst way you can go. But when it comes to doing a cut, some of the good oils like coconut oil are still going to be too dense in calories for you to want to consume and cook your food in. What I recommend is getting a spray. Now there's a lot of sprays in the market, but the one that you really want to get just depends on your budget and how much that you care about the ingredients. I don't like to see a bunch of propellant in my ingredients. I personally like to do olive oil. This is what I pick up. And let me show you the pan, right? So Pam is one of the most popular sprays. I think they were the biggest and the first to do it. But that means they also try to make it cheap. Look at this, canola oil, coconut oil, palm oil, soy lecithin prevents sticking, and some other things I cannot pronounce without an encyclopedia. No thanks. All right, guys, that's everything, man. We got all of our protein. We got our cooking material. We got our carbohydrates. We got a little bit of pre-workout. Alternates for breakfast. We got our fiber and our roughage. We got some sliced snacks and some flavoring. Peanut butter and honey. We got all our protein. This is it, man. This is what a grocery haul looks like when you're trying to cut weight, prepare for a bodybuilding show. Now let's check out and see how much we had to spend. That's how you do it. We got everything that you can eat on a bulk and a cut. $174 with tax, $180.73. Whoever said being a bodybuilder was cheap? We need that prize money at all costs. But this is 2 weeks out from the show. This is a good amount of food to help you guys get started with your shredding. Use this as a baseline.
What's up, guys? If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, check out this next video of me meal prepping all of this food for the next 2 weeks for a show prep. Get shredded with me. Peace.